I started filming this twice, no, 3 times? Several times already I've tried to film this, and I just kind of go off on a tangent about my hair, and I really just want to talk to you about the stuff I want to talk to you about. I have dyed my hair again. I used Nice and Easy medium ash brown. The reason is that I could not eradicate the yellow roots from my blonde, and I'd rather have this kind of normal, boring looking hair colour than yellow hair, in a nutshell. I don't really need to go on and on and on about it. My hair's still in really good condition. It's still shiny, it feels soft on the ends, and I haven't got, you know, it wasn't a terrible thing that I dyed my hair or anything, although some people thought that it was. But yeah, I just couldn't get rid of the yellow, and that's why I went back to this kind of colour. It is actually darker than it was when I first started going to go lighter, so it's a little bit frustrating. And in that respect, I do kind of wish I'd never done it. But you have to do these things sometimes, at least I do. When I feel the urge to do something like dye my hair, nothing is going to quench that until I've actually done it. So hey ho, I will get on with the video. I don't want to make this a massive rant about anything. So today I'm going to tell you my top 5 under £5. This is something that I mentioned on Twitter, and it's something that I said I was going to do top 5 under £5, top 10 under £10, top 15 under 15, etc, etc. And a few people said, oh, the top 5 under 5 would be really difficult, but it was so easy. I could have done it several times, but I really wanted to get my favourites under £5. So I'm going to just tell you what they are. I was going to do honourable mentions, but I'm not going to because I just want it to be the top 5. I could also do skincare, hair care, etc. under these kind of things. So I'll do this kind of beauty or makeup top 5 under top 5. Then I could do hair or skincare top 5 and top 5. So just let me know if you want to see those videos, because I have got some things in mind, and I was going to use those as honourable mentions, but I think they could probably do whole videos on their own. So anyway, okay, I had to go and get my phone because I have my list, and it tells me how much everything is, and everything is £5 or less. I'm going to start with the Bronzer Blusher Blend from Miners, and this is in Sun Blushed. I absolutely love this. There are a few different dupes. It's very similar to an MSF from MAC, but it is only £4.99. I've used the paler kind of highlighty shade here, because this was a big swirl of the highlighty shade, a lot more as you can see, and it is my favourite, and I just love it. I just think it's such a cute little champagne highlight, and it's not glittery at all. It is just kind of a sheen. It's beautiful. I absolutely love this stuff, and I will cry if they ever stop making it. I already have a backup that a subscriber sent to me because she saw it on offer, and we thought it was going to be discontinued, and I'm forever grateful for that, because this has lasted me 2 years as it is, and I've only just hit pan, as you can tell. So that's going to probably last me I'll probably have 5 years worth of Sun Blushed in my collection right now. The next thing I want to mention is the MUA Undress eyeshadow palette, which I'm sure you are not surprised to see, because I did do a whole video on this and it's amazing. The pigmentation is fantastic for the drugstore, and it is basically every single eyeshadow from the Naked palette by Urban Decay duped in order, and it is amazing. I will link my video, blog post, whatever. My blog post probably, because it's a bit clearer. And you can see each of them swatched side by side. Incredible. It's absolutely amazing that you can get this for £4 when the Naked palette is 36, I think it is now. I do love my Naked palette, and it is better quality. It stays on better. The pigmentation still is better quality. They feel creamy. I will never be without my Urban Decay shadows. However, if you're on a budget, £36 is a lot of money to spend on eyeshadow. That is a fantastic alternative from the drugstore. Another kind of eyeshadowy product is this Colour Tattoo by Maybelline, and I don't know I think this might be the one that I got in America, so I don't know what it's called. It's called Bad to the Bronze, but I think that's the American name of it. I think maybe it's called Bronze on Bronze. Why is this not focusing? No. Do it. Focus. It's like this, and it's... The reason that I like it, actually, now we're talking about Urban Decay, or as we were talking about Urban Decay, is it's very, very similar to a couple of shades in there. It's kind of somewhere between Sidecar and Smog. It's not quite warm enough to be Smog, but I love, love, love those shades. And this is a great, I wouldn't say it's a good eyeshadow base because it creases on me, and very few shadows really do crease on me. It is still a cream shadow, and I don't find it to be something that lasts all day. I did at first, and then I realised it was creasing, so I can't use it as an eyeshadow base. I still need to use a primer. However, if you used a primer, then this, and then an eyeshadow, it's completely indelible. That is not coming off until you're really scrubbing at your eyes to get it off. But I love this, and it's just such an easy thing to put on, just kind of have to put on without having to have any kind of brushes or whatever. You can apply with your fingers. Lots of different colours, but this is my favourite, and this was Bad to the Bronze, but I think it's called Bronze on Bronze in the UK packaging. Next is the Small de Col waterproof eyeliner. Waterproof eyeliner from Soap and Glory. And I've got this on the wrong side, but it's this basically. It's very similar. We're going back to Urban Decay again. Very, very similar to the 24/7 liners. However, this does smudge a little bit. It says that it's waterproof. However, it's not as good as the Urban Decay ones. I think that it does smudge a little bit. It does kind of move. It's not quite as good. However, it's £5. Did I even mention? This is £4.99, the colour tattoo. I don't think that I mentioned that. This is £5, whereas those are, I think, 13, maybe even £14 now. So I would definitely recommend that you give this a go if you are looking to replace your Urban Decay one, because it's just as black. It's probably as black as the Perversion, which was the newer one that came out, I think, a couple of years ago. Very, very, very black eyeliner, and it works really, really well. It's just that it's not 100% waterproof, smudge proof like the other ones are. Okay, the last thing I want to mention, ta-da, what is it? It is the Collection, it's just called now, but it's Collection 2000 has been rebranded. The Collection 2000, what is it called? Lasting Perfection Concealer. It was $4.19, and I now know that in Boots it's $3.99, so I don't know if that's a permanent price shift or what, because I know that the VAT price has made everything go a bit of a funny price, so like $4.19 is a bit of an odd number. So I don't know if now things are going back down to like something 99, something 50, I don't know. But it was £4.19, regardless, it's still under £5, fantastic product, it lasts so well, it doesn't quite have enough coverage for me. I like it under my eyes, but it doesn't give very much coverage for very dark circles. Laura Loves Beauty, who I'll link her channel below, she uses the darkest shade. There's shade 1, 2 and 3. She uses 2 for like her skin, because that's what matches her skin, and then she uses 3 under her eyes as kind of a colour corrector, because she finds that it covers a little bit better than the lighter shade. So I'm going to be using that, I'm going to be trying that and buying that next time when I've run out of this one. But I do really like it because it lasts all day and it's so cheap from the drugstore. It's a fantastic liquid concealer, and it's generally something that is, you know it's not going to crease. It's not the most coverage in the world, and there are other ones that I kind of dip in and out of, but they always end up creasing on me. And then when I know I've got this on, I know that it's staying there all day, and it's just, it's difficult to describe, but basically I've used so many products in the past that end up creasing just under my eyes. In fact, I used something today because I had all these downstairs all ready to film. So I used something else today, and it's creased under my eyes before I even got in front of the camera. So this is a really, really good product, and I know that it's raved about, but just kind of from my perspective, I also think that it's a fantastic drugstore buy. Okay, so that was my top 5 under £5. I hope you enjoyed that video. I intend to make a series of it with the top 10, top 15, etc. Let me know if you want me to do the skincare and hair care and stuff separately. I do have kind of some honourable mentions that I'd like to do a separate video on, and I think I can probably do a skincare £5 under £5, but we'll see. And any other kind of requests, let me know as well, and I'd be happy to film them. I will see you in my next video.